Okay, what I'm going to be showing here is the new feature in After Effects CS3, which is called the Puppet tool. This is part of the Production Premium package. So it's a great tool because it's very easy to use. So all I need to use is I need to create some points on a specific subject. So what I'm going to do is place some points here in the centre, on the other arm, on his feet, and down here. So we have a bit of movement, so we can control the body's movement in After Effects. So what I can do is I can just move these around, move his arm around, hello, hello, come over here. Or I can move his feet, so he can do a bit of a dance, move his feet around, have a bit of a jiggle, so on and so forth. So I can do some interesting things in there, but to do an animation is even easier. I've got my timeline down here. I've got 15 seconds on my current sequence here on the composition, and what I want to do is animate this in time. So I'm going to use my control key, and you can see here that the clock comes up for animation. So when I move his hand now, it moves it in time. So it creates a motion path for me. So I can put his arm out, do a few things there. I could go over to this side, I could do the same thing. Have his feet going as well. It's going to look pretty funny when doing this. So now when I play that back on my keyboard here, it's already doing it in animation. So it's a very quick tool to create some animation for yourself. Now, let's say for instance I want to make sure that this arm goes in front rather than behind. Because at the moment, if I move his arm, it's going behind the body. So what I need to do is specify whether that's going to be placed in front or behind. So I just change the actual puppet tool, use the puppet overlap tool. So now I specify which part of his body wants to go in front by just making sure that I highlight the areas that I want to go in front of the rest of the body. So now, when I move his arm, going back to the standard puppet tool, pin tool, his arm now moves in front of the body. So it's a very quick way of making sure that the animation works the way you want it. Now the other thing you can also do is use the starch tool to make a little bit more stiffness in joints. So if I want to make his shoulder a little bit tighter, then I can spray his shoulder with a bit of starch. So now when I use the puppet tool to adjust things, his shoulder's a lot tighter. So it's his arm that's loose, but his shoulder's going to be tight. So that's a very quick introduction into the puppet tool in After Effects CS3, which is part of the Production Premium suite.